What is up, everyone? Welcome back to All Takes No Whiffs. I'm Alex, and that's Christian. And for this video, we will be continuing our preview of every MLB team, and we'll be moving on to the Cincinnati Reds. The Cincinnati Reds. This is one of those teams where there may not be really too much to talk about, but we still got to cover them. But I am looking forward to kind of talking about them for a bit.
Oh yeah, I mean, there's a couple names to keep an eye out for on the Cincinnati Reds. First and foremost, I want to say Jonathan India. Looking forward to him bouncing back. 2021 NL Rookie of the Year, and I really like his game. I like the flair that he brings on the field as well, and just looking for him to bounce back. Hopefully, have a solid season for the Reds. And honestly, another young guy that I'm looking forward to is seeing Hunter Greene potentially progress. This guy had some crazy hype all the way back in high school. Remember, it was two-way hype, and now I'm just looking forward to him really making progress as a starting pitcher. Of course, he throws gas. I feel like he's got the tools for it, and it's just a matter of putting the things together and just getting more comfortable at the major league level. I feel like.
Oh yeah, I think this year was a really good learning year. Or this past year was a really good learning year for him. I was looking at some of his stats. He led most of the his team in the stats for pitching. Strikeouts, innings pitched, something else I can't remember. A lot of you see them on the bottom of the screen,
Yeah.
but he is probably the ace of that rotation for sure now since Luis Castillo was traded away. This is a huge part of that lineup, but or not lineup, but rotation. But a guy I'm looking forward to bounce back. He had an injury plagued year last year, Joey Votto. He's coming towards the tail end of his career, but this dude is just one of the funniest guys in the entire league. Honestly, he's taken over like the social media aspect of it, but this dude's game has completely changed since he has come into the league. He's a big power guy now, and he honestly strikes out a lot now and walks a little more too. So I'm excited to see him get back. Some of these guys' names you're seeing scrolling at the bottom of the screen aren't on the team anymore, like Kyle Farmer and Tyler Mahle. They got traded away, but I still think these guys are going to be some key pieces. They still got some key pieces like Tyler Stevenson. Christian said Jonathan India. I'm really looking forward to him bounce back. This
Hmm.
dude had an unreal 21 for his rookie year, and just was very injured last year. And another pitcher to kind of look forward to is I don't know how to say his last name, but Nick Lodolo or
Ladola.
Lodolo.
Yeah.
This dude has some nasty stuff.
Funky lefty. First heard about him on MLB The Show, Future Stars card. I remember that, but
Mhm.
yeah, no, he's definitely got some potential as well. But I wanted to go back to what you said about Joey Votto. He's at the tail end, but I feel like a healthy Joey Votto. We kind of saw like some crazy stretches in the past couple of years where he's just on fire. I feel like as long as he's feeling healthy, he could grab onto that and definitely still be a very productive player for the Reds. But yeah, unfortunately, he really is at the tail end of his career. It's kind of wild to think about. He's just been one of the best players in all the 2010s, and yeah, it's just seeing somebody, I guess, reach that point of their career. It's a little sad in a sense, but I feel like he's still got some more in him.
Yeah, and honestly, I know he's had a no trade clause like his entire career, but I kind of wish he was somewhere else so he would have been in
Mm.
the playoffs more. But I mean, he loves this city of Cincinnati, and I mean that's great for the fans and everything. But one more player I kind of wanted to mention is I think his name is Elias Diaz. It's Edwin Diaz's brother. He is a relief pitcher for them. He should probably be their closing pitcher this year. And this dude was lights out for them last year. He had under a 2 ERA and 60 innings pitched for them. So hopefully he can keep that up. He's been pitching decent in the World Baseball Classic. His last outing, he didn't do so good, but it's a dude I'm really looking forward to.
Oh yeah, definitely keep an eye out for him. Related to Edwin Diaz, there's a lot of room for some gas over there. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, the Cincinnati Reds, they're bouncing off of a 100 loss season last year, 62 and 100. Honestly, I'm expecting them to be around the same thing this season, straight up.
I honestly wouldn't be surprised if I saw a couple more wins for them, to be honest, getting closer to 70. I don't see them getting less. I don't see them being in the 50s. I think that pitching is going to be, I wouldn't say better than last year, but a little more into it since they got some guys who have gotten their feet wet in MLB now.
Hmm.
And a healthy Joey Votto. That's just going to be a good veteran presence in the clubhouse regardless. But I definitely see them getting around 65 wins.
Oh yeah, yeah, I could definitely see that. Probably just like the same range when it comes to their ranking in the division. But yeah, unfortunately for the Cincinnati Reds, I think it's going to be another year of being the Cincinnati Reds that we know.
Yeah, I feel that too. Hopefully they're moving in the right path though.
Hopefully,
They have gotten some trades the past few years. They've gotten some good prospects. They picked some good people in the draft too. So hopefully that will be a good sign for them. I'm looking forward to seeing how the Cincinnati Reds. Got to have a little positive outlook on it.
yeah, yeah. Hopefully, it's going to be better for them in the future. I'm hoping to cover the Reds in a better light at some point. But as for the next video, we're going to be covering the Cleveland Guardians. Definitely a team that I've slept on for some time, but got to admit, they're definitely a team that's worth talking about for sure. But until then, peace.
Peace.